In case you didn't notice, there's a consolidation rush happening. While consumers want their insights without clicking through to websites, the SaaS landscape is collapsing into agent-handled workflows and micro apps that allow a few big platforms to purportedly build an entire ecosystem of capabilities into one unified solution. Shopify's most recent 150 plus updates play into exactly this. Let's look at what each announced upgrade means for the experimentation space. Hi, I'm Kamel, and welcome back to the Convert YouTube channel, where we talk about all things CRO and experimentation. First, Shopify has entered its Renaissance era. We're not surprised. While on the surface it's focused on empowering their thriving community of developers with the freedom and fluidity they need to vibe code their next creations, there's a lot to unpack for experimentation and growth practitioners as well. First, let's look at Shopify's A/B testing. Only it's not dedicated A/B testing, it's rollouts. According to Shopify, rollouts gives you the ability to stage a set of changes to your online store and schedule it for a specific time. They continue on to say you can control the percentage of traffic you want the rollout to apply to and can simultaneously launch more than one set of features. This in fact turns a rollout into an A/B test. However, generally speaking, feature rollouts are for already validated products and ideas. A/B testing, on the other hand, is about probing assumptions, about questioning the intent to spend and build, and about learning what works for diverse audiences. Next, we have SimGym. SimGym is an intriguing synthetic QA tool that uses AI shoppers trained on Shopify-wide data to stress test store changes before launch. Think of it as a pre-flight check, useful for catching obvious UX problems such as broken buttons and confusing flows before a rollout. However, simulated behavior is not real customer data. Shopify, though, out of all providers, has the data depth and reserves to model a believable facsimile of human response. Now, Tangle. Tangle is an internal machine learning pipeline tool Shopify's open-sourced, essentially infrastructure for data scientists building machine learning models. It allows Shopify engineers and machine learning teams to iterate on recommendation algorithms, fraud detection, and search ranking. The choice to go open source is very interesting. This may imply user interactions will add to the sophistication and robustness of a basic platform. And Heatmap. This isn't the investigative heat map we love. Think turning human behavior into a snapshot of interactions with the site via the visualization of clicks, taps, and scrolling. Shopify's heat maps will take the data from its analytics engine and help you see its distribution better. It sits more as a new report type than actual user research. This one's interesting. Unlisted Products, direct link only items, open possibilities for stealth price testing. You could create product variants only accessible to test segments. While checkout customizations, personalized checkout and customer account pages for different countries and B2B buyers directly in the editor. Together, sophisticated merchants can hack together segmented pricing tests, something that shifts the definition of what is possible when you add a specialist tool like Convert and its price testing power to the mix. These updates are good news for the conversion rate optimization and experimentation industry. Traditionally, we have spent thousands of dollars educating clients and customers about why testing or any sort of pre-launch validation is a no-brainer. We can begin to conserve those funds now. Especially combined with Google's recent web optimizer updates, many more stores and businesses will know A/B testing is important. The focus moving forward should be on promoting how to test well and doing so with thoughtful, proven, effective AI support. For more about each of these updates, read Shopify announced 150 plus updates, including rollouts as A/B testing. What does this mean for the experimentation space by Trina Moitra on the Convert blog, linked in the description below.